lot of team shit going on.
Alright, we there. What's up, y'all? My name is Cheatcode.
Child City Sound Soundbite Studios right down the way.
My name is Dusse Bigalow.
Mike.
Yeah, that's Big Mike. You know what I mean?
Bye.
My name's Josh Jorin. We in this motherfucking man. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. I think we settled on a topic about 30 seconds ago. I think it's probably going to be the art of entertainment.
Perfect.
Just some super broad ass topic of, what do you guys feel like about, movies or fucking YouTube videos or fucking TV shows or whatever your entertainment value comes from.
I'd be
That's great.
Out of all that.
I've got a sound snippet to get it started for everybody, just kind of get everybody's thought process going. If that's cool?
Yeah,
Everybody down
do
with that? All right,
Yeah.
so I'm going to play the snippet. I'll pull up the reel if I can download it or like screen cap it and put it on the screen so y'all can see it. But I just want to put this on. This is definitely, the art of entertainment. This showed up on my Instagram Reels algorithm, so not from somebody I follow.
Oh, okay.
And it's just very different, you know what I mean? And I just kind of want you guys to, just kind of tell me what you guys think about how this man did the art of his entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Let's get it.
They beast in this bitch, really stepping in, I got a chop on me. Oh, we is fucking on your bitch, you talking out your neck. Get it up, spin that Benz, acting like you tough. Get it up, I'm fucking on your bitch. Oh, we really in this bitch, your bitch sucking all up on my dick, but you kissed the hoe. I'm in this I'm in this what? In the stolen loud, you talking out your neck. Get it up, I shot you in your rose, bitch. Talking out your neck, get it up, I'm in this bitch. Talking
Okay, that's all. I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying? The art of entertainment.
It's entertaining for sure. Yeah.
Is there any value in that or what?
Nah. Yeah, kick a rap.
He
for
said
sure.
nah.
You gotta keep practicing. But that content matter, he be talking wild. I don't like when the kids talk wild.
He 13 and
He's
shit.
talking wild. I know they're all talking wild. We was talking wild too. But I get it. I don't like to hear it. I'm like, oh, buddy, a child.
Yeah.
How many? 7, 6, 5, 4 or 5
Yeah.
hitting your crib?
Yeah. The art of entertainment, man. You know
He was
what I'm
what,
saying?
13? That's what he was?
Yeah, I don't know how old he is. You look like a child.
No, didn't you say?
Yeah, I think 13.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He could rap. He
People
could rap.
love that shit.
He could rap.
Yeah.
He better than anybody I knew at 13.
Yeah.
I don't know that shit. But I also say some of that shit about these kids rapping in high school nowadays. I know guys that could rap, but fucking in high school, cats were not rock stars like they are now. Cats is rock stars in high school. Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Social media does a lot for that, right? Like,
Yeah.
you think you up because a
Yeah.
lot of people watched it and liked it.
Cats is rock
Yeah.
stars in high school.
There's no one to check you.
Yeah, you going on 10
Yeah.
back-to-back video runs.
There's someone to
gotta
check
go
you.
school
Yeah.
on Monday.
Yeah.
He went
Yeah,
back to
math
7th grade
class.
after that.
Yeah.
Shit, bro, I gotta go to first period.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody in school like, bro, you going viral.
Yeah, because you used to have to do that in person. So somebody's checking you in person.
For sure.
They're not checking you
Yeah,
online.
that's facts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit a lot.
Yeah, I think we talked about this shit before, but it's like, bro, it really comes down to what you're receiving at that age. You know what I mean? It's like, bro's 13, so that type of rap's been hot for like the past 4 or 5 years.
You
So
could probably even say 10.
yeah, but like that, what he was specifically how he was rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like,
yeah. Facts.
since he was able to really understand music and listen, and you know what I mean, she was like, "Oh, this is what I like." That's what he's been hearing. So it's like that's what he's trying to emulate in a way. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, we were listening to the Lil Waynes and the 50 Cents and all that type of shit. So that's what we were emulating. We were listening to that. So we were like, "Oh, we're gonna try to rap like that. We're gonna try to come with these bars." And you know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
If they were rapping about that type of shit, we would have been rapping about the type of shit, but they weren't. You know what I mean?
Ooh, we.
have
Ooh-wee.
other art forms like movies, like other YouTube types of content, video games even you could stretch, you know what I'm saying? Have these other forms of entertainment, also you feel like been, impacted by the internet, by social media, changed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah.
There's all that shit.
Yeah,
For sure.
It's all phases. Yeah, it all comes and goes. There's so many levels to this shit. The internet is everything now. Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah, like you see that shit in movies like all the time though. Like you know what I mean? Like they call them tropes, like the movie tropes. You know what I mean? Like like they become more modernized with society. So like now a big movie trope is like the social media shit. Like to have that character who's like hella into social media. Oh, I got this many amount of followers, or you know what I mean? Like every show or every movie, Denver has that character now. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like that's a tell of the times. You know what I mean? Like,
Crazy.
Yeah, makes it easier to do things now too. You couldn't shoot anything back in the day. Now you can literally shoot anything on anything. So that's probably a big part of it for sure, especially on the visual side of it.
I was talking about Pops. He was like, back in the day, if you had a music video, then you were like, yeah, that was a big deal. You know what I mean?
Already.
Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you were an art rapper in the hood or whatever, you know what I mean, and you had a fucking music video, bruh, you damn near had to have a record deal or something like that. Like, you were up.
Yeah.
Nowadays, like, you know what I mean, niggas shoot videos like that, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah, that level of accessibility.
Yeah, niggas wake up that morning like, oh, I'm finna shoot a video today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I promise you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's type of shit. And it can end up holding a lot of value, especially on these like short form type of consumption platforms. You know what I'm saying? Like these short form media platforms. Super crazy. Makes me think about like video games where like old school video games, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there was, I mean, we talk about this, like the story modes,
that shit was fire.
Yeah, the want to like play through things, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's not like every game is like super violent and modernized, bro. But like I don't know, I love hopping on like some GTA or like hopping on like a fucking car game that's like damn near simulation. Like they're almost all simulation games. Like you know what I'm saying? Even like the new school like role playing games like
Red Dead and shit.
Well, exactly. They're almost simulation. You know what I'm saying? Even when they take you to these different universes, like I was never super into the fantasy shit, but like I had homies play Skyrim and shit, like really get into that shit deep, and it's like it's still simulation. You know what I'm saying? Like these motherfuckers walk around, they've fucking got health and fucking XYZ, and then they're just out here slaying shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, bro. It used to be Donkey Kong, like fucking rolling barrels at you. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think it's actually less. I feel like it's really just because you don't have the choices anymore. Like, there's not as many type of games made. Like, it's like everything went towards the simulation. Like,
why? Why did the art of entertainment do that?
That's what sold.
I think for video games. And the other thing that happened with video games is that they went fully online.
Yep.
So that fucked everything up too, because we used to be able to do certain video games and not have an online section of it. But because that became so heavy, and because the interaction of, you know, an Xbox Live or like a PlayStation or whatever, it's like you eliminated the story mode. You eliminated, you know, maybe an ability to have a fantasy game without having that online section and shit like that. So,
I mean, let's be real. This GTA's fault. You know what I mean? GTA and
GTA
Call of
ran
Duty.
away with it.
yeah, Call of Duty.
Call of Duty alone single-handedly fucked the whole game up.
You know what I mean? Saying like. Yeah, like, you know, like they have
Yeah,
Call of
but
Duty,
they-
they have the
Call of
campaign.
Duty-
Bougie, bro.
Zaymo
it's
said you
like-
can still play the story mode, but drop a comment right now if you're if you're a video game player, you play story modes or multiplayer MMO mass
Like,
multiplayer.
we were
online.
just talking
Duty
about, it's
could
like
drop
I'm a
the
story
same
mode guy.
game.
Exactly, like I love story mode. You know what I mean? But it's like
Same.
New
you
gen
beat
though.
the story mode, and then you have this crazy ass expansive online. You know what I mean? So it's like.
Yeah, and
And
they
then-
they shortened the story mode. So
And
like
then
you
exactly.
can still play it, but it's like it used to be fucking expansive and like
Then
you can't you
yeah, exactly.
you can't monetize a story mode the same way that you could monetize a mass media
Multiplayer.
player online where
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
have tournaments and be able
Come
to
play
do
with
this.
your friends.
So then that also is going to incentivize the culture to move towards
Yeah.
that, right? It's going to incentivize the people to move towards that. So then, like you're saying, like is that better? So it's better selling. That's what it does, and so it's just eliminated that naturally.
That fucked up 2K for sure.
Yeah,
Blacktop.
for sure.
Yeah, cats will buy the
Because-
new 2K every year just
Bro.
to play Blacktop now.
that
used
in
to-
the VC, like bro, like
Fuck
bruh,
VC.
You be paying for the
I-
VC.
That
you go-
ruined
you
it
get
all
the-
for
You buy
me.
the game that day, you cash out on VC, hit the blacktop, and you're murdering shit.
Bro,
It's like, bro,
that
guy was
ruined
crazy.
it.
You don't even have to work
Yeah.
for it. You don't have
Yeah.
to grind for it.
It's like, bro, back in the day, like you had to like to play 2K. Like you have to pull up. Like, bro, I'm at the house, bro. I got the new 2K.
Come on.
Pull up. I'm
Grind.
finna
I
dog
done
you.
played 2 franchises
You know what I mean?
back to
Like,
back.
I
Built it from out the mud.
You feel
I
me?
could beat anybody with this squad.
Come watch this, bro. You know what I mean? Come see exactly. Come look at my friend. Come look at my squad, bro. I got Derrick Rose on the motherfucking Celtics, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Come on.
Oh yeah, they stopped letting you do that type of shit
Like,
too.
bro,
You know,
all
I
that-
still fantasy draft and shit, but it's not the same.
Yeah, it's for sure not. Oh, you know what? Going to your point, I just saw was it was like an Instagram picture or something like that, and it was a TV set up with another TV, and somebody was like, "Oh, this looks hella dope," but then somebody probably like our age was like, "Man, this kind of fucked up because what happened to split screen? Like,
Yeah.
you could have,
You could just be on the same TV.
bro. You could have just and,
Now it's a
everyone-
LAN
and then
party.
and then it came up to like a conversation of like, well, split screen used to be trash, but it just depended on like which
But I
game
mean,
was
like,
the
bro,
split screen.
Yeah, exactly. Like, bro, split screen was like, all right.
You was a real dog if you could play on split screen.
I'm gonna take you back, bro.
Split screen Madden
I'ma
was
take
the
y'all back.
worst.
Travel through time with me for a split second, bro. It's a Friday night, right? At your boy's house, just pulled up. He just got fucking Modern Warfare 2 or whatever,
Okay,
right?
Yeah.
You guys hop on that motherfucking. Or let's go to Black Ops. You just got Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 just came out, right? You hop on that shit, bro. Fucking. You guys hop online, or you hop on Zombies online, split screen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I gotta pull up to play this with you.
Yeah.
We're gonna hop online, go to kill some zombies, or go like we're gonna be on the same team online.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, it's a hell of a night.
Now, yeah, but you have that physical interaction. Exactly, it's a hell of a night. You having hella fun. You know what I mean? Now it's all strictly online.
Crazy.
And it's like people they skip the. Like, there's no point in playing the campaign shit because it's like, bro,
Yeah.
I want to play with my friends. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
multiplayer. Like,
Don't they got the campaign where you could play online but play the campaign together?
they do got games
Oh,
like that.
Oh
Those are
yeah,
cool.
like Borderlands does that.
Where you
Oh,
play
yeah.
the campaign
That's
and
kinda fire.
multiplayer together.
That was fire though, bro.
Yeah, that
Like,
was.
Shout out
But that was
Yeah.
like but that was like even that is like kind of dead too already
Yeah.
because they started that with like PS3 360 type
Bro,
shit.
Army of Two.
Yeah, bro, like
Yeah,
stuff like that.
too.
And then they
That
just
Mandatory co-op, back to back.
and then when Fortnite came out, they just said fuck all of
Yeah.
that.
Hey, I just want to rewind real quick because the clip's gonna be hilarious, bro. But Mike was talking about split screen Madden, and I'm just
That
brother,
shit's the
Bro.
worst.
There is-
the
what do you
screen
mean?
peeking.
wait,
Screen
isn't
peeking.
there
Stop
no split
screen
screen?
peeking in my
There is
shit.
no split screen, bro. It's just football.
Yeah,
it's
no.
Madden. No, there's no split screen
What you talking about?
on Madden.
Oh yeah, no, it's not split
You know
screen.
what I mean?
No, it's not
It's
split
not
screen when you
split
play, but when you're
screen.
picking plays.
Oh,
The screen picking. The screen picking. I'm trying to line up in the play action run. How is it a play action? You can see I'm in the play action whoopty.
I'm thinking you talking about a split screen Madden. We both
Nah,
running plays.
nah,
I'm
nah.
like, cousin, it don't do that.
No, I'm
I
like,
had a high
brother, what are you
moment.
talking about? It's a top play and a bottom
You're right.
play.
And that is
You
annoying.
can't see the
Yeah,
top
yeah.
one?
I
Yeah.
used
That's
to
crazy.
you used to have to like flick through the plays hella fast and shit. Like know what you're gonna pick,
For
but just
sure.
go through hella different
I
random shit.
fake away, press B.
Yeah.
Fake away, press B, press X.
That shit.
Fake away, press B with my
Bro.
thumb, press X with my index.
Yeah.
Why do I gotta jump through the hoop? Yeah, no, it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah,
Y'all
nah,
should-
Madden.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
classic,
crazy.
bro. Real life, bro.
That almost goes into the that's the part that it goes into too where you talk about because it just makes less money. That's one less console getting bought because bro had to buy another console just to play with the dude right next to him. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just pulling up
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah.
and fucking getting a second controller or something like that.
And both of them are gonna have separate debit cards linked so they could buy VC.
Shit,
Another
both
plus.
of them gotta
Fucking sick.
pay to play online.
Yeah, bro. On Jesus.
This is sick.
Both of them gotta buy $60
yeah, that's
controllers.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Both of them gotta fucking buy 60. Bro, that shit get deep, boy.
Yeah,
Ain't no
the game's
cap.
sick.
That kind of killed. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
that
trying to
killed
go
a
and
lot
play
of shit,
Forza
bro.
right now.
It's
You-
coming back though, like not so to speak like the split screen, but like the focus on good story modes. Like I told you, I was playing like God of War. Like they're
I still have to play that.
bro, that shit like those type of games. They're heavily focused on that story mode. Like they drag it out. Like like anybody play like the Red Dead Redemption, like the Red Dead Redemption 2.
That's
Like, you know
probably
what I
my
mean?
favorite game ever.
Bro,
Or the
exactly,
Batmans.
best game of all time.
Yeah,
you
I'm
know what I
telling
mean? But
you.
like
And you
they,
play it online.
Yeah.
Exactly,
it's-
but-
Hey, you grew
that
up
story
like that,
mode's
though.
top
Exactly.
3, and it's not 3.
there's people who strictly only played that
That's
shit
me.
online.
Me.
You know what I mean?
Me.
But the story mode is insane.
Yeah, I
The
know.
story mode's
He's been
the-
telling
Well,
me.
hey,
Bro.
that's like I feel like when you grow up like that too, because you tell me how you used to be on like Xbox Live and shit like
Yeah,
that.
I never finished GTA 5. Never
And
finished it.
I
Like, what?
You're
Never
tripping.
and
been
I
out 11 years
and
old.
I did not grow up with no
Tripping.
internet or nothing like that, and it was singular games, so it was like all I had was the story mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I was nah, but look, I played systems growing up, but it wasn't like I played car games, like you know what I mean? I played like Midnight Club and
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
like really a
That's
kid,
fine.
Okay,
a kid
car- I
video
should
games.
say card.
Nah, car game. So
Card
that
game.
was like until I was like 10, 11. You know what I mean? Then I swear to you, bro, there's this game called Shadowrun on original Xbox. Okay, it's the OG Apex. You gotta look that shit up. It's called Shadowrun, bro. I went over to my boy Brian's house. He had Xbox Live, bro. I put on the little headset, the little OG white one, bro. You talking about an Xbox?
Bruh.
The original Xbox, bro. Linked up to Xbox Live, bro. And I remember talking to people, and just
That
like
was
you were
crazy,
saying,
too.
bro, brother, I was literally shitting my pants.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we're,
It was
we're
hooked
playing,
immediately.
bro. We were playing
You're
the
like,
demo.
oh,
He didn't even have the game. Xbox was letting you download demos, and then you
Yeah,
could go
back
online.
then.
And we were playing this multiplayer game, bro. In these lobbies, we could talk to people, and it was so crazy to me. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, bro. So then I got really disinterested in all the other shit, and then like probably like 2 years later, when I was like 14, I got an Xbox 360, bro, in 2009. Yep, and I got it, and the reason I got it, but my boys were like already playing. Call of Duty, hella deep. Like, there was already 10 prestige Call of Duty 4 type shit.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I hopped on that motherfucker as a rookie, bro, and I put a good 32 days in. You know what I'm saying? 32
Next thing
days
you know, you
in
prestige.
game. 32 days in game, bro. Don't even count the lobby wait time, bro. That's sick. 32 days of my fucking life, Call of Duty, bro. 4. You know what
I
I'm
used,
saying?
I used to just put the little hack in to get prestige.
Yeah, well, that was late. Later, like once the lobbies became like that, it was up. But I really grinded that first one, like he was talking about. He was talking about like before VC and all that extra. Like,
Yeah.
I really got on there, bro, and grinded every day, bro, 8 hours a day. My mom was telling me I'm playing too much Xbox, and then like 2 years after I was getting grounded for all that shit, people started getting paid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, bro, I should have just put in more hours. I should have said, fuck what everybody was talking about. I'm doing 12.
But that's the thing though. It was like, bro, that's what I feel like. That's the hook of the multiplayer shit. Is like, bro, like you get to just get on there and talk shit. Like you said, like that Friday
I said some
night,
sick shit on there.
you're on fucking,
You used to say some
you're online,
sick
bro. You
shit,
just start talking
cousin.
wild, bro.
gross
You just-
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing,
It's hard.
seeing how hard you make your boys laugh.
I used to,
Yeah.
brother, I've had people put their parents on the microphones.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and then you start
my
saying
God.
wild shit to
And
them.
even more wild shit.
Yeah.
You thought that was going to stop me?
Now I'm finna, now
You actually excited now. Yeah. I'm gonna really let it rip. Yeah.
Oh, you the bitch I was talking about.
bro, I promise you.
Man, I wouldn't even mind that though if they still had the options. I just want variety. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like, you know, have the multiplayer because it's just
Like
dope.
that
It's like you
mandatory.
said.
So if you tell me right now, like GTA 6 comes out, mandatory multiplayer. Like,
I'm hopping on. I'm down. If they have an option,
there's no campaign.
if they have an option to download the
No,
campaign
there
and the
gotta be a
multiplayer, I'll
campaign.
leave the campaign when we're right there. I won't even download it.
I'm starting the campaign before anything. That's
like
the
GTA
first thing
5,
I do when I play the game. Start the campaign.
GTA 5 right now is on sale for $50, but you could buy online only for 20.
So
You know what I have on
that's
my Xbox
crazy.
right now?
Online.
Online only.
That's
20.
crazy. As
I don't
fuck.
have no
Oh,
campaign
so if they
option.
gave you the option like that, okay. Yep.
Can't load campaign on mine. You load my shit up and go to campaign. Guess where it take you?
Online.
Hello.
Nah, I just play old games now. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
I was just telling this fool I'm trying to buy a GameCube.
Yeah, bro.
I got a GameCube at the
Why
house.
do you want a
What?
GameCube?
Let me hold
though?
that.
Yeah.
Harvest Moon.
How you know, cuz?
I used to play back at the barnyard.
How you know,
Back
bro?
at the
I used to
barnyard.
As
play
a
it.
game, bro. It was a free world barnyard game.
That's
Harvest
crazy. I know
Moon.
exactly what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Harvest Moon and Animal Crossing, bro.
Harvest
Yeah.
Moon was hard. I used to have that shit on Nintendo.
Yeah, the Harvest Moon, you go fishing.
That's your whole farm, cousin. You talking about fishing? You got a whole
Yeah.
farm.
I fucked them.
Bro, I don't know, man. Like you got like I feel like even with that shit, like there's a value in the stories. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like,
That's why it's like, damn, why not have at least the options? Like, fuck. But that's, I guess that's the thing too, is takes too long. It's like the developers have to put in a certain amount of time towards something. If they do both, it's like it goes back to the money thing. That's
it's
what it
like,
seems
all
like.
right, that's why I feel like Fortnite was such a hit because it valued the story and it had the multiplayer. Like, it told a solid story Like I haven't played in fucking I don't know how long, but at first it was telling a solid
Hey,
story.
brother, you don't got a lot to kick it, bro.
No, like that. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. Like, what I'm saying is still valid. But at first, when I used to play that shit, bro, that shit was like it was a solid story. You know what I mean? It was a multiplayer, but then it was telling a story throughout the seasons and shit. You know,
Facts,
what I mean?
bro. Big things in the sky. Shit,
Yeah,
I remember
you know
that.
what I mean?
Didn't they throw a concert?
Yeah, but like that shit. Like after I started playing, so it was like, bro, it had nothing to do with the story, and I feel like that was like the downfall.
That's a
You
clout
know what I mean?
move.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like
That's
that
crazy.
shit, like, but it's like
The best video
that's
games.
entertainment is stories.
Yeah.
Like every good piece of entertainment is damn near is developed around the story. I
Yeah.
feel like.
And I feel like you just said something hella relevant, which was every good piece of entertainment, because then you start to define good. And for sure, like long lasting has to be in good. You know what I mean? And I feel like having a good story, it creates that return value. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This fool was
You'll
talking
play
about
it again.
Goodfellas.
Yeah.
He was in
Oh,
the
yeah.
and didn't have
Classic
to
story.
Yeah, and didn't have to explain nothing to nobody. Like we all
Nah.
instantly knew what he was talking about. Like that's the type of weight that can be held when it really is something that is, good like that.
What is everyone's favorite, I guess, type of story if we go into the movies and the TV shows and shit like that?
That's a hard one.
Or at least a big one, maybe that
That's
you're
a good
on
one,
right
though.
now.
Underdog for sure.
That's a good one.
Come from behind, score at the last second. You
Yeah.
know,
That's
anybody.
Money Dog.
Yeah,
Money Dog.
Money
Money
ball.
Ball.
Yeah, I love me.
Oh
Money
yeah,
Ball.
we know we have
Yeah,
Moneyball.
Yeah, they lost at the end, but that's why that movie's so good. But yeah, underdog story. Love me an underdog story.
Yeah. I've been big on the shock value shit lately. Like people like tell me about like certain things, like certain shows. Like I've been really into the shows where directors and people are really like testing the limits of what they could write about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with that shit.
Give me a title.
I watched a series called The Consultant just recently. It's
Okay.
on Amazon Prime, I think. And it's about this business consultant. If you're gonna watch it, like I would literally skip through the next 10 seconds. It's about to go. But he's a consultant that fucking literally comes to your business and helps you like become an icon, like helps your shit be long lasting, especially businesses that are right on the verge. Like you're talking about 23, 24-year-old millionaires that feel like they don't have shit to live for, like they don't know what the fuck is going on. They're doing it wrong. They feel like they're gonna fuck off their whole legacy, everything that it was supposed to be. It'd be easier if this consultant could just take care of that, meaning, you know what I mean, get rid of you, and then just like really make sure they hang your jersey up in the rafters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's really business tech savvy. Yeah, it's like the
That's
writers
heavy.
went crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Really
Amazon
awesome.
Prime.
Yeah, Amazon Prime, The Consultant. But
That's
yeah,
like
bro,
Swarm-
the shock
Swarm
value shit.
zombie.
Yeah, like that's like that Black Mirror type shit. Like the shit you watch and you're watching it like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like psychological thrillers or whatever the fuck you'd call that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just shocked. You're not scared. You're not laughing. You're just like, what the fuck?
That's like I saw on Twitter that Childish Gambino created one. You know what I'm talking about, dude? It's called Swarm.
Yeah.
Oh, I hadn't heard of that.
And I went and watched it and was like, what the fuck is happening, bro?
Even Atlanta was like that. If you watched
Yeah.
Atlanta, like, you know what I mean?
gotta
That
go
shit
watch
had
that.
major shock value.
I'm
Like,
asleep.
Yeah, if you watch Swarm, then they were talking about one particular scene, but they basically were talking about how, like, they had to do that scene. It was kind of uncomfortable, but it was like that had to be done because you have to let the like viewer know that like literally anything could happen.
Yeah.
So like they had to do it within the first like 5 minutes. Yeah, that type of shit.
What about you, fool?
Fuck, you skip Cheatcode. But,
I was just interested because I was looking at you earlier and I was like, this is my movie guy right here.
yeah, it's like, fuck, it's hella hard for me. I fuck with hella. Like,
That's why I said some because there's like 5 in my head.
Yeah, like I
but
fuck
it's
with, I just fuck with cinema, but it's like, bro, like I feel like for me, right now, I fuck with like I don't know, fuck, bro. Just in general, like that, kind of like what you said, like shock value, but like just that mystery. Like I have a problem of guessing what the end result of the movie
Yeah,
will be.
I do that so often.
So I like when the shit like is able to throw me off, like you know what I mean. So like yeah, that shock, like that thriller, like keeping me on the seat type shit. You know what I mean?
You got a title? You got anything you watched lately?
I watched lately. Fuck, it was I don't know what that shit was called. It might be some shit like it's basically about these niggas that logged into a fucking hotel, and it's like, bro, like a whole bunch of random shit start happening. I'm gonna look it up, bro. I
Yeah, that's
can't
good.
think of the name real quick.
That's
It was some wild shit.
That's fire. I've been getting into Star Wars
Oh no,
lately.
Star
Oh,
Wars
yeah.
'82.
Yeah. What?
They made 82 of them things. You
Yeah.
had 82 movies to watch.
I'm weak. 82 movies. There's 9 of them, but when we talk about like storytelling and shit like that, like that's really what.
Can you send me the order to watch them in?
It's worth it though. I got you, bro. I got you.
Just
got
like,
it?
I got you. I'll send you the order to watch the movies, the shows.
I just need the movie. Let me start with the movies.
No, because you would if
I
you
gotta
really
watch everything.
if you wanted to watch it.
multiple ways. You can watch it how
Yeah.
it came out or how
See, 'cause
it actually played out.
That's why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna send you
Time-wise.
both. Like they got the chronological, like, or you got the way, like you said, the way it came out, like way it's most supposed to be seen, like
Yeah.
the way Brad intended it to be seen. You feel me?
Yeah, or the chronological order.
Yeah.
But that's I guess that's why I find it so interesting now, because somehow as a story, it's cohesive still.
Yeah,
And I'm just
It
like,
makes sense because
this motherfucker built a whole ass world. You know, you talk about
Yeah.
like, because that's like a big
Universe
thing.
for real.
Yeah, that's like a big thing now, right? With Marvel and like the comic books and
They're
stuff like
flying
that.
planet to planet in that motherfucker.
Yeah, and in like and when you like talk about these things, they either say good things or bad things, but like some of the complaints now are just like it's kind of scattered. This is like not scattered because of how it started. Like when he did the first 3 movies in fucking 1982.
classics. Now, no matter
Or
what,
whatever.
those are classics.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And no matter what you think about like acting or directing or whatever of everything else, like he made such a strong story.
A strong universe.
Yeah, he made such a strong universe and story that the story and the characters hold up really everything else.
They live on.
Yeah, even with the bad movie or the bad acting, like if there is that
Just did Star Wars. Land.
Everything's built off the back of those characters.
He gave you the foundation to almost never truly fail.
Bro.
People just gonna be pissed off.
I'm a grown man. I walked through Star Wars Land. I seen a stormtrooper. Got excited.
Yeah.
Grown man, bro.
Last night, I'm
Star
25
Wars
years
Land in
old, bro.
Disneyland.
I stay up late to watch Star Wars shit. Like fucking, like they got new series coming out. I stay up to watch that shit. Like when it drops that night, you know what I mean? Like that shit.
Yeah.
He built, like they said, that story is so strong that it withstands generations and decades, and it's like, you know what I mean? It's passed down. Like just same thing with fairy tales. Like,
And you have new stories to create still. Like how fucking wild is that that from 20 years later.
And everybody's so like you're talking about the characters are so strong. Like we saw something that they do is they can dive into like each character's life and like go to span more on like
They've got
each character.
baby
They've
Yoda
got
now.
endless amounts of shit to like as a creative person, not even just the dude that created all of it, but as a creative person, it's like you're given this shit and you're like, I can do anything with this. Like, but still have
here's the
that.
foundation, go crazy. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly.
But
Wild.
The movie I was talking about was Bad Times at the El Royale. Have you ever seen that shit?
yeah.
That shit is
That's
fucking
a
wild.
really- I've seen that one.
That shit was wild,
Yeah.
bro. I was sitting there watching that shit like, bro, what the fuck is going on right now?
That's like a modern day Hateful Eight. They
Yeah.
all in the one spot together.
That's another good movie. Like, that's
Okay.
Yeah.
that's type of shit I'm
Yeah.
into right now.
Like
Is that,
Iron
those
Man.
type of movies, bro. It's like
Yeah.
you're like, bro, what the
Like
fuck?
2010 or something. Like they got cell phones and shit.
God damn.
In the movie.
No, that's fire.
Royale.
Can we have a movie night soon?
Yeah.
We used to do that at CS1.
We would only do like one movie though.
You remember CS1, Projector, Strangers,
Bro, do
Strangers 2?
you remember the
was
Super Bowl
funny.
party?
Strangers is a classic, bro.
Yeah, Strangers is- yeah.
good.
Like that shit when
That
I
was
was a
a good
kid,
night.
that shit
Yeah.
scared the fuck out of me, bro.
Me too. When I first saw that, yeah, I for sure thought people were gonna break in the crib.
That shit made me not want to get married.
Yeah. Like,
One missed call. No. Was it one missed
no,
call? Is that the
yeah,
stranger
that's
one? Is that when
That
she's
was funny to
when
me.
she's house sitting?
the call's coming from inside the house.
Yeah, that one. That's one missed call, right?
That shit fucked me. That shit was
That
sus.
was crazy,
Yeah, that shit was
bro.
weird.
Why do people turn off the alarm once it goes off, bro?
Let it go and let
The
police
house
come.
alarm going off, and the first thing they do, they run up to the keypad, turn that motherfucker
'Cause
off.
it's this
Nah.
disorienting. It's like, bro, like
They think it's a false alarm or something. So
Oh,
they're just
yeah.
like,
yeah, that too, and then like
Both of those
I
together.
think it was like, say like a killer's coming. Like say you know the killer's in your house, and the alarm start going off. You're like, fuck, bro,
You can't think.
you can't
Yeah.
hear. Yeah.
it's an instinct. Turn this shit off. You know what I mean? Let me.
You know?
Instantly, it makes you want to. You just panic, like, bro. Let me turn this shit off so I can think real quick. and then- but yeah, that shit's stupid as fuck.
Crazy.
Well,
Just
shit.
like going towards the noise. Like you hear a random ass noise, you go towards it. Like no matter what. Like people always say, I wouldn't do that, but
You
everybody
never-
does
yeah,
that.
exactly.
Everybody
It's
does
like
that. If you hear a random ass noise,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going towards it.
You're gonna go towards it. You're gonna be like, bro, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Out. Don't even know what I'm checking out. But I'm
Yeah,
checking
you're checking it out.
Yeah.
It could be fucking Scream in the middle of your house.
For sure, but I'm checking it out.
You hear some glass break downstairs. What the fuck was that? Your first instinct, you might stop.
Yeah, nah, I'm
Afterwards, you might be like, bro, what the fuck am I doing? But you're gonna be like, what the fuck is that? You're gonna start going towards it.
When Fast Teddy threw his chair through his window when he was getting evicted, I went and checked it out.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to talk about on that. We're gonna have to talk about that on the next episode. You talking about Fast Eddie?
Fast Eddie.
Look, I want to ask who that is, but we can't right now.
Yeah, no.
Because that roadcaster about to touch 30.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cheatcode, you want to take us out, bro?
Shit, yeah, man. Let's talk about it, bro. You know, I fuck with the conversation, a lot of entertainment talks, video games, Star Wars, thrillers, all of it.
We appreciate y'all life, you hear me? Let's motherfucking talk about it. City Sound Soundbite, we in this motherfucker. Who we here with?
Dusse Bigalow.
He rapping in the background right now, stupid.
They hit me like my nigga, it's a real movement. When dreams come reality, it feels like you still snoozing. Niggas try to cheat the game, check the score, they still losing. Tried to lead the game, but these weed bags still moving.